Absolute power begins in your consciousness, your thoughts. God says, in the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now let's go back to the beginning here. In the beginning, there was the Word. What is a word before it is spoken or written? It is a thought. So if you change that word to in the beginning, there was thoughts, and thoughts were with God, and thoughts were God. And then you'll see that Jesus knew this power principle when he told Jarius, yo, dude, you need to stop all that whining and crying and shit. I ain't got time for all that, man. You see me trying to chill, I'm trying to walk over here and enjoy all of these palm trees and shit. Okay, I don't know where they was at. I don't even know. They probably was walking through some bush, man, like in Africa, man, in Jamaica or something, man. You know, Prospect Park or something. But, you know, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a whole bunch of office buildings and shit. I'm just telling you from a real perspective, man. But you got to understand, once the child died, Jarius is now calm. There's something about the way Jesus said this to him, just say she's sleeping. And remember, he's still walking with him as he says this. So now Jarius, in Jarius' mind, okay, she's sleeping, and I'm going to go in there and tell her to get her ass up for school. Shit, maybe that'll work. So they get back to the house. Now, you see, you have to understand, this last point I want to close this with to reinforce the concepts of consciousness. I have another lecture that's going to address the 12 disciples, and not that they are not actually men, but these are all disciplines. So when you see this lecture, the 12 disciples, you'll know that you're going to be listening to a lecture that addresses the disciplines, the 12 major disciplines that a man must master as he evolves in this third dimensional realm. But let's go back as I close this out. So Jesus get back to the house. Before he gets in the house, you know, you got the family members that's angry now because it took them so long. They also, too, know that the girl is passed. Now, remember, the blanket is over her head. So, you know, you got the gangsters and the thugs out in the front door. They got their hands on their Glocks, man. One of them, what's taking Jesus so daggone long? It's like, yo, we need to just blast him. What took you so long, dude? You know, she probably had about a couple of 14, 15, 16-year-old cousins, man. Thug gangsters in the hood from around her way. You know, looking out for her and shit. You know how we do. And they probably was angry at Jesus, too, man. Want to put two up in him. Okay, maybe I'm embellishing a little bit far here. But anyway, Jesus gets to the house. Pardon. Anyway, so Jesus gets to the house, right? Now, he's already told, so now, the girl's sleeping now. You see, once Jarius, remember, this is Jarius' consciousness that we're dealing with here. So once Jarius' mind recognized that the girl is sleeping, the whole picture's changed now. Because even though outside of where he's standing at that time, walking with Jesus, everybody's at the house still picturing what they see in Jarius' consciousness, because remember, that's Jarius' house, that's Jarius' wife, that's Jarius' daughter, that's Jarius' world. That's why Jesus changed the whole point of what's going on in his world. Oh my goodness, you got to understand how healers work. This is the healing principle. The healing principle is, you know, you look at what's going on in a person's world and say, okay, what's crushing them? That right there? Let's change that right there. This is a miracle. This is absolute power. And that's what Jesus did. Just say she's sleeping. So once he got Jarius to believe that she's just sleeping, now all he had to do was go to the house and call for her. You see, that was absolute power right there. Jesus said he used the principle of, in the beginning, there was the Word. And the Word was with God. And the Word was God. Change your thinking. That principle right there was absolute power. A lot of people, you can even ask your pastor, yo, pastor, tell me what you think of the Jarius daughter account. I guarantee you he won't take you on the level I just took you to. I just want to talk about, absolute power. You see, absolute power is your thoughts. In the beginning, there was not the Word, because a word needs to be expressed. So in the beginning, there was a thought. And thoughts, not the Word, was with God. And guess what? Absolute power is this. And thoughts are God. So when Jarius changed his thoughts, he was tapping into the power of God. Boy, I tell you, that boy Jesus was a slick. He was slick with the science, though. You know, I'm telling you, man, you got to know Jesus like I know Jesus, man. You know, Jesus was slick with it. He was slick with it. Once again, I hope you understand the power, the point of this lecture. The principle of this lecture is to understand that consciousness / thoughts is absolute power. And if you read the account in Jarius' daughter, read it, analyze it. Check out how calm Jesus remained once the messenger came and got that information. Jesus remained calm. He already knew that the woman with the issue of blood stalled the situation. It was all part of Jarius' spiritual growth and development. Now, so understand that your thoughts are power. Choose them wisely. That's why the scripture is in existence. It is written, deliver me from temptation. For your mind is the Garden of Eden, and there are many trees. Eat of the ones that will raise one's consciousness. All right? So again, this is Professor L, my brothers, my sisters, the gods, the goddesses, the kings, and the queens, sharing a moment of love. I hope that someone has been elevated. I hope you have enjoyed my little moment in time with you. I shall return. And with that, I say peace, love, and Islam. And I'm out.